back to another video. So let's start. You may have considered a new browser to improve your computer's experience or cause your current browser is lagging or something like that. And whenever you research about which is the best browser, these three names pop up: Edge, Chrome, and Firefox. So let's see which one is best. So first, which one loads up first? Edge was quite fast. Chrome slightly slower by a few milliseconds, and Firefox is similar to Edge and has a nice animation. So let's continue from here. Okay, so the first thing you see is the new tab and the toolbar. That's the thing on top. So let's start with Edge because that's the first browser you get with Windows. So for the toolbar, it's quite nice. You get a bunch of icons over here, such as Mac Solver, Browser Essentials, downloads, all of that. Even split screen is a nice feature, and of course the profile options. And here the home, refresh back, and there's a button over here. You may have not noticed it. It's workspaces. Basically, you can have a shared browser. And if we go to Chrome, which is the most popular browser, similar, but things are a bit more curved here. For example, the address bar is a bit fat and circle-like. There's a really nice home button. I prefer this home button over Edge's home button. And refresh, back, recent, back, forward. And in Firefox, seeing here back, forwards, Firefox does have more of a ecosystem. So if you have the mobile app, it's really good. And you can see that there are some empty spaces in the toolbar here and here. You can actually customize it. So if I go to the three-line thing over there, more tools, customize toolbar, I can add any of this onto the overflow menu. That's what they call it. So for example, print, I can pull it and put it there. See, it's not there. I can put new window settings, all of that. And I can click done and they got a bunch of stuff. But Chrome and Edge, they don't have that. Edge is already a bit full. But once you right click, on the three dot, you get loads of stuff. Another thing that you'll notice is on Edge, there's this side toolbar thing. Basically, you can open apps on that. So for example, Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, Instagram, YouTube, Outlook, all of that, ChatGPT. You can open anything on the side and keep your main work on the side. While in Chrome and Firefox, you can do that. But you might be able to do it if you install some extension or something. But for now, no. And this is the new tab. New tab on Edge is not that complicated. Here you got all the news. So if you scroll down, news. And these are the bookmarks. You get the temperature. You get the Microsoft 365 apps right here. And the search web. And of course the Bing button, which I'll tell you later. Settings. You can edit the background, you can put custom theme, loads of stuff, and more promoting stuff. Meanwhile in Chrome, kinda simple, black background. You can customize it, just like Edge. And the Bing Google account, the Gmail images, and just like the Microsoft 365 thing, you have Google's version of it. And of course the account settings. In Firefox, we get recent browsed stuff, settings menu. That's pretty much it. So if you want the news and stuff, go for Edge. But if you want like minimalist like, style, go for Google or Firefox. Next thing is searching. Search engine. Edge has Bing by default, and for some reason, if you switch to Google, it close the browser and reopen it, it will come back to Bing. So kind of annoying, but yeah. In Google, of course, Google is the search engine. Same in Firefox, Google is the search engine. Right now, for search engines, it's a draw between Bing and Google because Google has better results. For example, if I type in what do I get? Okay, get the channel first. Let's say we search up Lenovo. Okay, Legion 5. You get all the links, sell, where you can buy stuff. Amazon, Gear, Up.me, something like that. And then we got the Lenovo link over here. But in Bing, if I type the same thing, you don't get that area where you can buy. But if you scroll up and click the Bing button, the Bing AI with GPT-4 will give you specs and whatever you want, anything about the search. And of course, in Firefox, you get Google, so you'll pretty much get the same thing. Okay, another thing that I noticed is in the toolbar, Firefox has better animations. For example, loading, that's the loading animation, and it just looks better. See, you have got rounded borders, and it feels like the tab is not part of the toolbar, unlike Edge and Chrome. Another thing that I noticed is Chrome's cross button, the hitbox is very small. As you can see, when my cursor is over there, that's the only way I can close that. If it's slightly away here, I cannot. But Edge's hitbox is higher, bigger. See, I can go all the way here. Same with Firefox. Firefox is huge. It covers this entire area. And now let's try resources. Let's see how much resources each browser takes. Okay, so to see how much resources each browser takes, let's open Task Manager. Okay, so Edge is using most of the memory, and then it's Firefox, and then it's Chrome. But I think it makes sense because you can see that Edge has 26 tasks to do, while Chrome has 14 and Firefox has 9. So I would say Chrome is more efficient than Firefox because Chrome has 14 tasks to do and is only using 425 megabytes, while Firefox is using 676, even though it only has 9 tasks. Let's see what tasks they have. So Firefox, bunch of random stuff. Chrome, okay. Edge has a bit more things like GPU process, extensions, AMD software. Yeah. Oh, sidebar is different process. And Chrome is so far fastest. Let's stress test each browser. We're going to go on to slow hot computer. Same on Edge. Okay, we can see that Firefox is taking 22% of the CPU. Chrome is taking 19, 22, somewhere around there. Oh, Firefox jumped to 30. And Edge is using quite a low amount, lower than 20. And all of them combined, this is 100% of my CPU. So if you're gaming, if you want to use your browser for gaming, either use Edge or Chrome, not Firefox. Okay, now let's see some Edge features. Math solve. Okay, let me just get some questions real quick. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, never mind, it cannot do things like that. But I'm hoping it can do stuff like this. It says it's 12. Let me just check. Okay, after rewriting it, it got it. It's 3, and that's correct. Another thing that Edge can do is turn on vertical tabs. So if you're used to Apple's Safari browser, you can use this. Let's check this browser essential tab. Okay, so it saves battery and stuff like that. Split screen. Okay, so that's split screen. You know how Windows already has split screen? This is 4 edges running split screen at the same time. Okay, so for productivity, I would recommend Edge. But for extensions, which is what something that most people do, is if I want to manage extensions in this, I can go to get extensions for Edge, or I can go on the Chrome Web Store. Since Edge is also runs on Chromium, that means I can also use the Chrome Web Store for both, and both of them are here. Something that I don't like about Microsoft Edge add-ons is there aren't that many themes. All the themes are themes that Microsoft created, while in Chrome we got a bunch of themes. Wait, I wonder. Let's see, since Chrome and Edge runs off of Chromium, can you install extension from Edge add-on onto Chrome? So let's try installing that. Okay, no, Microsoft stops you from doing that. But now let's go to Firefox. Firefox does not run on Chromium, so it does not have the Chrome Web Store. So if I go to Chrome Web Store, say you will need to switch to Chrome to install most extensions and themes. So instead what you have to use is Firefox browser add-ons. Most add-ons on Chrome and Edge are available here, but I still think Chrome Web Store is better than Firefox's browser add-ons. And let's talk about settings now. In Firefox, you get loads of settings. All of this. You can even add a second search bar in the toolbar and choose the search engine and all of that. In Chrome, I go to settings. You can choose you and Google, autofill and passwords, privacy, security, performance, appearance, all of that. Even on startup stuff, which is really nice. On Edge, I think there are more settings. It's similar to Chrome. In fact, I think they copied Chrome. So they got, profiles similar to you and Google stuff. Privacy, search and services. price. Okay, it's close. Another thing that I like about Chrome is when you right click, this is how the right click menu looks. And for me, I think that's better than Edge right click button, which is a bit fat and has loads of icons, which I don't like. But for Firefox will follow any theme that you put, which is also really nice. Something that Edge is good at is shopping. So say I'm shopping for this, I get this icon over there which says you have the best price shopping in Microsoft Edge. And if I open it, I get some coupons. And if you check some description, some of my videos descriptions, you will see me putting some stuff like 40% off and stuff. That's actually from this. So yeah, really nice. And check this out. Chrome calls, incognito. Edge calls it in private window. Firefox calls it private window, not in private window, just right. And fun fact, Samsung Internet calls it secret mode. Yeah, it came from complicated word to less complicated to very less complicated, and now it's just simple. And yeah, that's it. So in summary, Edge is good for shopping, multitasking, gaming, while Chrome is good for not really multitasking, gaming. Just if you want to do some simple web browsing, Chrome is really nice. Very lightweight, so if you're gonna use it on like some old computer, Chrome is quite good. And Firefox, if you wanna modify everything, Firefox is what you might want to use. Loads of settings on Firefox that you might want to see. You can even change like some files of the browser, which is really nice. But yeah, Firefox I only recommend it to people who want to customize and are power users. I am going to go for Google or Edge. I can't decide.